Greetings! Welcome once again to the Best Buy Canada plugin blog. I'm Kaiser Soze, and in this video, and subsequently in the blog as well, there's a written portion which I will give you a link to. We're going to take a look at the Fender Bassbreaker amp. It is a new line of all-tube amps from Fender, and the version that we have today is the 007, the 7-watt monster. I know you think 7 watts, how can that be anything significant? But surprisingly, it really is. It's got one power tube and 2 preamp tubes, and it's got a 10-inch speaker, a Celestion speaker in it, and it moves a surprising amount of air. The more that I played around with this, the more I really started, digging it. I know I've written in my blogs in the past. I mean, I've got a Spider or a Line 6 here, and I play around with that, and it's fun, and lots of different sounds, and it's easy, and I like it, and it's good for practicing. And then I've got the Marshall that I use with the band, the 50-watt DSL, and I prefer tubes over the digital. And the thing that I really like about this Fender is that it gives you good volume, and it's got very strong gain, and you can get a lot of different sounds out of it, as well as we're going to see. But it's probably way better for practicing in my basement than it is with the Marshalls and amps of that size, and this one as well. You need a certain amount of volume in order to get that saturation and overdrive in your tubes to really kick in. And when you want to do that on a Marshall, head and cabinet, that's really loud, and that's not always necessarily a good thing. But it was when I first started playing the Fender. I thought, I'll play with it for 10 or 15 minutes just that first time and get a feel. And it was an hour and a half, and just really enjoyed playing it and some of the sounds that I got out of it. So I'll go through those, and we'll look at a couple of different settings on there. And it has a line out in the back. So one of the things that it doesn't have is an effects loop. And I suppose that just by virtue of being the small 7-watt combo, that it's definitely not something that you're probably going to want to use in a live situation. You certainly could. I mean, you could mic this and run it through the PA, but in a jam situation, I mean, you're going to get drowned out by the drums and everybody else. But it is a really good practice amp. So it doesn't have an effects loop, but it does have a line out. So I'll be switching back and forth in this video so that you can hear. So I've got, the one ambient microphone set up, so that will record some of the audio, but I'm also running a line out of it right now into my computer, and I've got software, a digital audio workstation open and ready to run, and so I will record some stuff into there as well, so you can hear what that ultimately sounds like. So it might be, I haven't done that yet, so I'm very interested to see how it takes the raw recording, and I'm not going to put any effects or anything on it, so we'll be able to hear exactly what it is like going in, and then maybe I'll even throw some effects on it and see what this is capable of doing if you're using it in a recording situation. So stick around.